Happy New Year, YouTube. It's Nath. I'm back. I'm back with another exciting episode of Hollowbody Devlog. I hope that wasn't too loud. Really sorry if that was really loud. Yeah, it got your attention though, right? So I'm back. I'm making another Hollowbody Devlog because, right, I've been working like loads, just loads. I've been working and working and working. Turns out making games is a lot of work. I already knew that. Turns out making games with a higher fidelity than Chasing Static and Guard Duty, which was a pixel art game that I made, is a lot of work. And there's loads of stuff to do, and like animations are a pain in my ass, pain in my backside. It really hurt my anus. You allowed to say anus on YouTube? Doesn't matter. They're not paying me any money. I'm not famous enough. Yes, it's been loads of work. How many times can I say that? It's been hard. The game is playable. It's, I guess they'd say, content complete, as they say in the industry. It's playable from start to finish. 90% of the cutscenes are finished and have audio. Currently working on the final cutscene and some slight variants on that. So there's multiple endings in Hollowbody. Not like drastically different endings, but there's like variations on the level of doom that you end up with at the end. So I'm working on that. I've also been sort of working really hard to get a demo ready for Steam Next Fest, which is the start of February. I think it's like the 6th or the 7th of February. So I've been polishing up the demo. A couple of close friends have been testing that for me, and we've found a few weird little quirks and bugs that have been fixed. So you've got that to look forward to. That's going to be really, really cool. It's probably about a half an hour demo. It'll give you a good taste of what Hollobody's all about. And I'm really excited to get that out there. So as well as that, yeah, working on the ending, working on the demo, working on various other sections of the game. I've added all the collectible notes. There are collectible notes. You've got to have collectible notes in a horror game. It's not a horror game if you can't collect notes. So I've got collectible notes now. That's a thing. So they're in. All the like UI stuff for them is done. All the pickups are done. All the images I made in Photoshop. Individual images for every single note. So you've got bits of paper with writing on them. And I made each one. There's like utility bills, recruitment posters, torn notes, damp notes, burnt notes. There's all the kinds of notes you can imagine to pick up. There's also kind of Chasing Static-y things. You know, in Chasing Static, if you played it, you probably know, you hunted down signals with a frequency modulation something another device, FDMD, frequency displacement modulation device. I don't have that in Hollowbody because that'd be a bit weird because it's the future now, and that's old tech. But if you were to use your radio in specific locations around the world, you'll get a little homage to Chasing Static, a little kind of flashbacky thing that's similar to what we had in Chasing Static, but Hollowbodied up. That was a stretch goal on the Kickstarter, which I wasn't sure I was going to be able to implement. I was like really ambitious with the Kickstarter, as you generally are at the start of a project, and now it's sort of 2 years down the line. I've passed the time that I was expecting to ship the game on Kickstarter. I'm really, really running out of energy. I can't stress enough how much I'm running out of energy on this project. I still like the project. I still want it to be good. And I'm going to make sure that it's as polished as I possibly can get it. But I've run out of energy, guys. I'm tired, really tired. And every step at this point is really, really hard. I'm back talking about how hard the game is. Anyway, yeah, I did the flashbacky things. There's only a few of them, but I thought they'd be cool. It had a bit of world building. And hopefully they'll be voiced as well. They're just text at the moment. But they're quite short, and there's a few different characters. So I'm going to commission some voice actors for them, I think. The main character will obviously be voiced. All the main cast will be voiced. It's quite quite a small voice cast in Hollowbody, so I don't have to get loads and loads of voice actors in. But yeah, what else is done? Well, I mean, like, the stuff is done. The game is basically done. It's gonna be probably 2, 3, maybe 4 months of polishing and tweaking stuff. I've not had anyone play like the full game yet. I've only had people play the demo and only a few people. So yeah, it's probably going to be like loads of bugs that I have to fix that are going to be really annoying, and I'm going to get even more tired and fed up. But yeah, I'm trying to be optimistic. It's like, you know, I can play through the game. That's cool. And stuff isn't missing. It's not like I can play through and half the levels of Grey Box. Like, basically all of the art's in, all of the sounds in, music is pretty close to done. I've made about 8 or 9 tracks, so like of varying quality. Some of them I'm happier with than others. And in case you didn't know, I'm doing all the music as well. I do everything on Hollowbody. But yeah, music is something I normally get someone else to do. This time I thought I would do it because I do really like writing music. I've written music all of my life. Mostly on guitar though. This time it's like synthesizers and samplers and stuff. So it's very different. It's kind of hard working with electronic instruments on a computer because there's just endless possibilities at the different types of instruments and like how to tweak them and stuff. You play a guitar, you stick a guitar pedal in front of it that costs you, 100 quid, 200 quid. And then that's like a sound. You turn the pedal on and off, or maybe you change the gain on it or whatever. It's very easy to like control the sounds of a guitar, I find. You sort of, you palm mute the strings, or you play the strings slightly quieter, pick them or strum. And there's not that many options, but like one synthesizer in Ableton, just one preset on a synthesizer, there's so many knobs and things, and like you'll hear the sound and you'll think, oh, I really like that. I don't quite like the delay on it, or I don't quite like the sort of the decay of the notes, or how the notes resonate, or there's like a high pitch coming through, or there's kind of like a sub oscillator sound or something coming through, and trying to figure out how to tame that and get that into a sound you like is super duper hard. So I've been doing that. I think the soundtrack's alright. It's pretty cool. Like, there are places where it adds to the atmosphere of the game, which is obviously the point. So success in that regard. And yeah, you might actually be listening to a bit of the soundtrack now. If you're not, then I'll like cut in a bit right now. Here we go. Yeah, so yeah, game progress has been going great. It's New Year, so let me talk about my plans for this year. Obviously, I'm going to ship Hollowbody. That is the main plan. That's the main thing I need to do. But moving forward, I have an idea that I will share with you. It's a little secret idea. But I'm thinking I quite like doing these video things. It might not seem like it because I don't do them that often, but that's only because it takes up time and I'm super busy game stuff. Right, so my solution for that is I'm thinking I might share development earlier on my next project. I had this idea of creating whatever I make next. I don't know what it'll be yet. I've got some ideas. I've got a few things written down, and I've got some like mood boards and stuff. But whatever it is, I think to try and help me and to also just like engage with YouTube more, and maybe I'll do like shorts, put some stuff on TikTok. I think I'm gonna try and make like a little test map alongside the main game. That like this is something I did for Hollowbody, but it was like really rough and janky, and I didn't really want to share it. But I'm gonna try and make a test map that's like simple, fun little enclosed map that encapsulates all the different mechanics in the game. And every time I make a new mechanic or tweak something, I'll add it to the test map, and then I'll let you guys play the test map. Whilst I'm making the game, you can play the game, but it won't have any of the story content or like the main levels, so it won't have the stuff that can be spoiled. But what it will have is like the main character and their moveset, their stuff they can do, whether it's picking up items or pulling levers or solving puzzles or combat. If I have combat, don't know if I will. But like, yeah, like a little test map so that people can test mechanics and stuff and like really refine that aspect of the game, the like backbone of the game, the foundation of the game, in on their own little map whilst I'm making the game, and then I'll update that as I go along with new features that the character has. Anyway, I thought that'd be cool because then I can do devlogs at the same time, and it will feel like people are a bit more engaged with the process, and I'm hoping that will motivate me to do a bit more of the process. But yeah, okay, so yeah, that's probably the plan for this year. I'm excited to work on something new, to be honest, but I've got months ahead of me on Hollowbody, so focusing on that, head down, bish bash bosh. Yeah, that's it really. If you want to hang out, I have a Discord server. It's Headwear Games Discord. I will put the link in the comments. Hopefully YouTube lets me do that. Jump over there and chat, because it's a pretty cool place. We've got a few regulars there who chat every day. I'm there every day. I have Discord on my second monitor whilst I work, so I'm just sort of always chatting to people whilst I work. I find it kind of helps me focus, weirdly. Because when I would normally procrastinate and like go on the internet on Twitter or something, I just go on Discord, which is just text for the most part, and conversations sort of end. You don't just endlessly scroll like Twitter. So I find it's a better way of procrastinating between work tasks than Twitter is. So yeah, join our Discord. That'd be cool. We can chat in there, and also I share updates on the game and stuff there. So it's good to check that out. Of course, please wishlist Hollowbody on Steam. We're doing quite good for wishlists. I'm hoping next fest will bring some more. But if you could wishlist, if you haven't already, I would really appreciate that. I will also put a link downstairs somewhere down the bottom. Yeah, otherwise, thank you very much. New devlog, new year, new me, same me. I'm the same. I'm a bit greyer this year. That sucks. My beard has grey hairs, which is kind of weird. Makes me feel like an old man. I'm not actually that old. Haven't achieved everything I want to in life yet. Not ready to keel over and die. Okay, bye-bye.